YouTube capital G here. Got an absolutely excellent and exciting duel for you guys to check out. This is once again featuring my mad scientist buddy, Master Dennerflax. If you guys don't remember that name, he was on the channel a few weeks ago. We had him with one of his crazy concoctions. I like to call him a mad scientist duelist because he will not play decks basically unless he made the decks. He ain't in the net decking, and essentially every time you ever play against this guy, it's a deck that he has handcrafted to his liking, and he's always just trying to figure out some crazy combo or something like that. This is one of his more cheekier decks, and oh my goodness, it can do some straight up unfair and savage things to the opponents. Do not lose the dice roll against this guy if you ever see him on Dueling Books. So you can see right here that he is going first, and it is actually a Destiny Hero build of Lair of Darkness. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, well, what exactly is this synergy other than, I guess, Destiny Heroes being dark, maybe Allure of Darkness and stuff like that? But he is going to basically show you here. So he did open up with one of the stronger cards, that of course being Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny, if you go for Destiny Hero Dangerous, actually allows you to send Malicious to the grave and then just any dark monster. He is going to make a slight mistake here. He's going to send Ortho Scorpio. He means to actually send Darkest Diablo, so that is going to get fixed. And if you guys see the Ortho Scorpio go back into the deck, that's the reason that's going to happen. He is banishing his Malicious, just kind of showing his opponent, hey, I'm skipping a step here. I'm going to banish Malicious, then I'm going to summon Malicious. So he is going to go to the Destiny Hero link. I think he has to catch himself, the fact that he didn't send Darkest Diablos, but that was his complete intention. Destiny Hero Dangerous requires a D hero plus one dark monster. Malicious is that D hero, and then obviously the Darkest Diablos will be that'll be the dark monster. So you can see right here, he's sending Ortho Scorpio back to his deck. No harm, no foul. It doesn't really change the game state or anything like that. Destiny Hero Link Monster does summon the Dangerous right back from the graveyard. It's actually, man, Fusion Destiny is just such a strong card. He is going to normal summon the Lilith. Now keep in mind, he is locked into only being able to special summon Destiny Hero monsters, so he would not want to activate Lilith's effect right here because he would not be allowed to summon Darkest Diablos from the graveyard. But Lilith is a quick effect, so we can kind of just keep that on standby. So he did tell his opponent, hey, I'm just fixing the game state. His opponent says no problem. He is going to use Lilith's effect by tributing the Destiny Hero Link Monster once again. He will not be able to summon Darkest Diablos, but you can see he's getting 3 copies of Eradicator Virus. If you guys are not fans of the virus cards, you're probably not going to like what's going to happen next. That means that one of those Eradicators will be set to the field, and then Flax is probably just going to set a couple of cards and then pass. Oh no, looks like he's actually using the Destiny Hero Dangerous effect to send his Destiny Hero Dark Angel to the graveyard. He's going to be able to foolish another Destiny Hero monster, probably the draw guy or draw hand in the TCG. Looks like that exactly is what he's going to do. He's going to set all of his cards, and then he's going to just go ahead and pass. Now, the thing is, he has Mind Crush set, but he cannot use it. That's the reason why he sent the draw hand to the graveyard, because he legally has to have a hand or a card in his hand to be able to activate this card. So if you guys are wondering, like, hey, why would he want to do that? He is going to go ahead and standby phase, activate the copy of draw hand. This means that both players are going to draw a card, and usually, even if your opponent has Ash Blossom, they're not going to stop that. Like, no one's going to be like, yo, I don't want a free card cap. Like, people are going to take the card. So he is going to get himself a draw. He draws the Lair of Darkness. Now he can use Mind Crush, but before that happens, he's going to go full derp on his opponent. First, he's going to activate Deck Devastation Virus. Let me get a look at that hand, bro. Let me get rid of some of them ABC pieces. Gets rid of 2 ABC pieces. I believe that is C and B. It is unfortunate. That means he is able to finally get Darkest Diablos out of the graveyard because he's not locked into D heroes like he was during his last turn. He's going to summon that. Now he's going to be able to activate Eradicator. Now he knows his opponent's entire hand because he just looked at it with E-Virus. So he's going to feel pretty comfortable calling spell cards. One, he's going to get rid of all of those. His opponent very wisely did decide to chain Scapegoat, basically because why not? He's going to lose it anyways if he doesn't chain it. So at least he'll get some tokens for his trouble. He won't be able to summon, but he ain't got no monsters anyway. So what else would he summon? He's going to lose card to Demise. And then on top of that, Flax says, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to take that Solemn Judgment out of your hand. I thought Mind Crush was unplayable with the new rules and regulations, but hey, Flax is out here trying to make it work. He is going to go ahead and hit him with that Mind Crush. So he has just ripped his entire opening hand to shreds. At least he does have some monsters to show. So that's at least kind of nice. He is going to probably, yeah, just set the copy of Lost Wind and then pass turn back to Master Dinner Flax. Flax drew another copy of Deck Devastation Virus. He probably wants to go into battle phase, attack with Lilith, attack with Draw Hand, and then probably tribute Draw Hand in the battle phase so that he can summon Darkest Diablos. That's what he's going to do. That's the most effective way because he can kill 3 tokens and Darkest Diablos can be summoned during the draw phase. So, or excuse me, it can be summoned, well, I guess it can be summoned during draw phase, but at any given point. So he's going to go ahead, he's getting Eradicator Viruses or a Mind Crush. Looks like he did actually hit Eradicator. He's going to summon his Darkest Diablos back from the graveyard, and he's going to continue on with the battle phase. Fair enough. His opponent top decks a Skill Drain, and this is just sad. He's already under 1 copy of the, he's already under Eradicator Flags. Like, give this man a break. He's gonna errata him, or errata. He's going to hit him with the Eradicator Virus again, calling traps. This guy has absolutely nothing to his name. He's using Lilith again, just kind of as icing on the cake. This poor guy just has a monster on field. It's a freaking scapegoat token. He can't do anything. He did go ahead and summon Darkest Diablos again off of the Lilith effect. Then you can basically see this game is over. This is probably the dirtiest thing Flax did during this entire duel. He's activating the effect of Dark Angel. He doesn't even need to do this. The game's basically over. But what Dark Angel does is it allows you to basically banish itself and then another Destiny Hero monster, and then it forces both players to take a spell or normal spell card and stack it on top of their deck. As long as they have one, I would assume. This means his opponent is going to put Terraforming on top of his deck. This means he's going to lose his next draw because, again, he's under Eradicator still for spell cards. So if we know he's going to draw Terraforming, he is going to ultimately lose that Terraforming and basically his next draw phase. You can see game's basically over at this point. Flax is just going to attack. He's still under Eradicator. The guy top decks a copy of Union Hanger, but it doesn't matter because Flax gets to see it, which means that Flax can just Mind Crush it again. And this poor guy just says, I am out of here, man. I don't really have any options. If you guys want to see what the deck looks like on paper, I've got it right here. It plays, you know, some Destiny Hero cards. You have some of the Predator Plants in here, which, I mean, these are fair cards. You can allure these away. If you do need to use your normal summon on Lilith or something like that, you can just allure those away. Mainly these are in here just to get Fusion Destiny because we saw how absurd Fusion Destiny was, being able to send Darkest Diablo straight from the deck, also getting Malicious, and it's kind of like a full combo, just kind of opening with this card. The traps are they're self-explanatory, basically just like all virus cards in Mind Crush. If you resolve the virus cards, then the Mind Crush just instantly becomes live. So hard drawing Mind Crush isn't really that big of a problem. And then you're going to play other draw cards, like you're going to play Allure Darkness and Destiny Heroes, because you don't necessarily, like, if you draw some of these like Dark Angel, or if you draw like the Celestial, there are ways, or you need ways of getting these cards out of your hand. You can't just rely on hopefully having Ortho Scorpio or something like that. Like, you want D-draw because these cards can kind of clog your hand. But yeah, it's a really interesting deck, and you know, he's out here trying to make Lair of Darkness work, and I definitely gotta respect that. If you guys want to download the deck, I'll have it in the description of this video for those of you guys who just want to instantly download it and start messing around. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on that notification bell for daily videos.